Hi Reds, stay connected because today's updates could seriously change everything heading into next season. Reports suggest Marcus Rashford wants a permanent move to Barcelona, and yes, you heard that right, personal terms are reportedly already agreed. But now comes the complicated bit. Barcelona want the player, Rashford wants the move, but the financial side continues to create massive questions. Barcelona are reportedly delaying activating the €30 million clause because of ongoing financial limitations while exploring alternative solutions. For Manchester United supporters, this creates a huge debate. Should United stand firm and demand every penny? Or should the club lower their valuation simply to move players out quickly and continue rebuilding under Michael Carrick? Make no mistake, this is huge because Rashford remains one of the biggest names connected to Old Trafford in recent years. If he leaves permanently, this truly feels like the closing chapter of an era. The biggest question for United fans is simple. Would you accept a lower fee to move forward quickly? Or should United fight for maximum value? Let that sink in. Meanwhile, reports suggest Manchester United's sporting department are becoming increasingly optimistic about completing a move for Jean-Philippe Mateta ahead of next season. Now, this is where opinions become divided among supporters. Some fans see Mateta as a powerful Premier League, proven centre-forward who brings physicality, aerial dominance, hold-up play, and proper old-school number 9 qualities. Others question whether spending around €50 million represents value in a market where United desperately need quality across multiple positions. But here's something worth considering. United have struggled for consistency in front of a goal. And sometimes what you need is not necessarily the flashy signing but the reliable one. Mateta reportedly being willing to compete rather than demand guaranteed starts could actually make this transfer attractive internally. Would Mateta become another cult hero at Old Trafford? Or is this simply another expensive gamble? United fans will have strong opinions on this one. Then comes Matheus Fernandes and the reports surrounding massive valuations. Reports suggesting demands around £80 million have certainly shocked supporters, and honestly, most clubs simply are not paying that kind of money. Manchester United themselves reportedly believe those figures are excessive, and this is exactly why supporters need to remain careful during transfer season. Every summer produces endless rumours, endless guesses, and endless exaggerated valuations. This is the period where patience becomes important. Just because a player is linked every day does not mean negotiations are advanced. The real question here becomes simple. Are United prepared to walk away from deals when prices become unrealistic? Because successful clubs know when to say no. Now, let's talk about Lewis Hall because this situation feels incredibly complicated. Internally, Manchester United reportedly admire him enormously and see him as one of the strongest long-term options available. However, Newcastle's position remains extremely difficult. They reportedly want to keep the player, and any transfer could become unbelievably expensive. Some reports even suggest a world record fee for a fullback may be required. Unbelievable, but true. That immediately raises another massive debate among supporters. Is any fullback worth spending that kind of money on? Hall has talent, energy, attacking quality and modern attributes that suit today's football, but spending record-breaking money creates enormous pressure immediately. Would fans remain patient if the price becomes extraordinary? Or would expectations become impossible? Perhaps the most exciting story for supporters right now involves Sandro Tonali. Reports suggest Manchester United are leading the race despite competition from rivals. Arsenal and City reportedly have different priorities, which potentially gives United an opportunity. But Newcastle do not want to sell, and figures above £100 million are being discussed. This is where things become fascinating. Tonali possesses qualities many supporters feel United desperately need: control, aggression, technical quality, work rate, and leadership. Imagine the atmosphere if Tonali walked out at Old Trafford wearing red. Imagine him controlling midfield battles under the lights in front of the Stretford end. This is exactly why supporters become excited. But should United spend £100 million plus on one midfielder? Or would that money be better spread across multiple positions? That question could define the summer. Finally, Carlos Baleba remains one of the more interesting names. Despite some inconsistent performances and struggles during parts of the season, reports suggest Manchester United still rate him very highly internally. This should be dramatically for Manchester United stay connected.